Welcome to MetalVice and 666. I'm your host, Brian, joined the other host,
Karen.
And for this episode, we're going to do a Karen's pick, sort of.
But Brian's pick,
right. So we were in St. Louis, and we found this record store, Infinite Spin, I think is the name of it. And you went through, you didn't really see anything that sort of jumped out at you.
No, not really, no.
That would fall in sort of the Karen's pick category, which is a album you don't really know, but you're just picking up based on the cover, and something roughly $20 or under.
Yeah.
Preferably $10 or so.
Preferably, yeah. That's where I started, was $10, but it's hard to find a $10 album now.
It can be sometimes, yeah. So I was looking through, and I found this one that sort of like jumped out at me. And I think it was... Yeah, it was $15 for this album. So right in that sweet spot. I picked this up because the jacket was really cool, where it's this like die cut thing in the middle of these two hands sort of sewing themselves together. And this is the first time I've actually touched this. This is literal thread.
Yeah, I saw that.
I thought that was not thread, but like cardboard.
I see.
But no, that's thread. That's cool. And then behind it was sort of the liner notes that had this sort of leafy looking pattern that's kind of purple and bluish.
Once you took it out, I noticed there's some water damage, so I don't know.
There is some water damage on this itself.
We didn't look at it very well before we bought it, but...
And that's a good point. I did not look at this album at all. I looked at the packaging, the jacket. The album's this aqua as well, which was really cool. We played this yesterday, and as I took it out of the sleeve...
Yeah, you haven't said the album name yet.
I have not said the album name. No, what was the album name?
So the album is Blossoming Decay, and we think it's Noisem, Noisem.
Released in 2015, according to Spotify and the little thing that the jacket came, the sleeve that we bought.
Oh, I thought that was $15, not released in 2015.
No, they have a date on there as well,
okay.
I believe. Cool. Yeah, 2015 Aqua.
Okay, that's cool.
A little digital download card that came with it as well. That's kind of cool. But yeah, the jacket, now looking at it, there's a lot more water damage to it, a lot of damage to it itself. And as I was saying, the album, we played that yesterday for the first time. It was the first time I took it out of the sleeve that it came in. And the album it's rough.
It is rough.
Very scratched up, very not great condition.
Yep. Very staticky too. Like
very poppy when you play it because of all those scratches, right? And that could be why it was $15.
Could be.
It wasn't annoying to listen to. It definitely wasn't the greatest listen on this particular album because of all the scratches and whatnot.
Right.
I kind of enjoy the pops and cracks when I listen to albums. It reminds me of like old beat up records that when I first started collecting, that's the kind of shit I bought because it was cheap and whatever. It wasn't a big thing back in the early 2000s. Record collecting wasn't. So all my shit was like that growing up in high school. So it kind of brought back some memories, as well as the music itself. I got a lot of like early 2000s vibe with this music.
Yeah, it's very thrashy.
Yeah.
I think on the sticker it said like thrash grindcore.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, I could definitely see that, but a lot of fast thrash. The vocals, maybe the vocals is where like the grindcore could come in, but yeah, just very. A lot of guitar as well.
I definitely got some like Shadows Fall kind of vibes to it, which is sort of that thrashy new metal-ish. I think they're classified as new metal.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
They don't have like the rap elements, but they are like everything in the early 2000s was
just the time
new metal,
period.
right?
Yeah, it's the time period, yeah.
So this definitely brought back memories of like being in high school and listening to like, if I had discovered this in high school, I would have like, holy shit, this is fucking awesome. I really enjoyed listening to this. I think by the time we got to the second side, the B side, you were listening to it and you're like, this is good, but it's all sort of repetitive.
Yeah. But I mean, you say the same thing. Yes, I did say that about this album where I'm like, every song kind of sounds the same. We did like maybe the last two songs. I was like, oh, this is a little bit different. It has a little bit different cadence and stuff like that. But you say the same thing about deathcore, metalcore stuff that I like to listen to. I'm like, it's not the same. It sounds so different. So I think it's just like what we're used to listening to.
I mean, I would agree with you. There were a lot of elements that were very repetitive. Like all the songs sort of blended together and just sort of kept going and whatnot. So like that can be a little repetitive. This is something I would definitely listen to again. The last track was really cool with me where like it sort of by the end, it just sort of mellowed out and it got really drony a little bit with some like just guitar sounds, but also subtle violin in the back that was coming in.
Yeah, it's a good way to end the album. I'm wondering if it's more of a concept type album.
Maybe.
And that's why it sounded similar throughout the whole thing.
Maybe. Could be.
We obviously only listened to it once and we haven't listened to it again. I would like to listen to it again as well. but probably on Spotify. Not
Yeah, I
on
would
this
say
album.
on Spotify, not this
Yeah.
particular version because it is
Yeah.
not the greatest.
Yeah, nothing
If-
against the band or the album or anything.
No,
It's probably
the quality of the album.
yeah, the quality of the album.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which we should have looked at a little closer, I
Yeah,
guess. I've
yeah.
never actually, when I buy vinyl, I never look at it.
Me neither.
So this is now a
Yeah.
good example of like, or maybe I should take a second just to look
Yeah.
at the vinyl.
Yeah.
But I liked it. Once I know the music a lot more after listening to it on Spotify, like I'm saying, or another format, then I would probably listen. I'd gravitate to this more because of those crackles, because it would bring back, and I don't necessarily need to listen because I know it at that
Yeah,
point. You know
that's
what I
true.
mean?
That's true. When we do the album listening for this, it is like we're kind of like listening and kind of not critiquing. I shouldn't say that, but like we're listening for those things where
It's more of an active listening than passive. Yeah,
exactly.
yeah.
Where normally when we have a record on, it's passive, where it's
Yep.
like we're doing something else or watching baseball or
What
like,
background noise,
yeah.
quote unquote, or just cleaning and whatnot. Yeah,
yeah,
100%.
So it's not necessarily like how we do these albums where we're listening for content.
Yeah, exactly. What else was I going to? Oh, there was some really good bass and drum bits in this as well. I really liked the bass for this. There were like those moments in the middle
Yeah.
of the songs where the bass would be there. I thought those were fucking awesome. The A side for me was stronger than the B side, definitely.
Oh, I like the B side, I think.
Oh,
better.
really?
Yeah, because that's where it changed up a little bit, where the A side was a lot
Okay.
of the same, I thought.
I got the
So-
different vibe for
Oh,
me,
okay.
really.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
Interesting.
But again, the packaging for this is fucking awesome. I love this die cut thing in the middle. I don't think we have any albums
No,
with this sort
I
of
don't
die
think
cut.
so. I don't think so.
Maybe if we do, it's very rare. It's really cool. I like this a lot, and I honestly gravitate towards packaging when I buy shit anyway. And this was definitely caught my eye. I was like, "Ooh, that's cool." I do wish it was better quality, but honestly, I really enjoyed this album. It was a lot of fun. Definitely going to be listening to more of this music and more of this band because it was fun. I liked it, and again, it brought me back to those like when I first discovered metal and going down that pathway. So it brought back some good memories for me, even though it's mid 2010s, 2015 when this came out.
Yeah.
So
But this sounds early 2000s, yeah.
yeah, I don't know when they started. I guess we can take a look on Spotify real quick. Looks like their first album was 2013. And
Oh, really?
then
Okay.
2015, 2019. And they haven't done a whole lot since 2019. So maybe a COVID really fucked them over and
Yeah,
they're
that's
not a thing no
interesting
more.
because even when you said like early 2000s sound, it does have that early 2000s sound and for it to be 2013. But
From
interesting.
Baltimore, Maryland.
Oh,
so
really? Oh, interesting.
I get that vibe. That's where like Shadows Falls up around
Oh,
Boston.
yeah.
So
Yeah.
I get that East Coast vibe, I guess, so a little bit there. That's cool. Yeah, anyway, this was fun. I enjoyed picking this up. I enjoyed listening to it. The record shop itself was a pretty cool spot. I should have looked closer at the vinyl
Yeah,
itself,
yeah.
but whatever, that's on me.
Yeah.
But yeah, the record spot was the record store was a cool spot. This album's super fucking cool. I like this a lot. A band I'm definitely gonna be checking out again. So it was
Yeah.
fun.
Exactly. Yep. Me too.
But yeah, go out there, explore music, just pick something up that looks cool, give it a listen, and it might be good, it might be shit. You don't know until you listen. So just go out, explore, and enjoy some music.
Bye.